And it's thinking about it. Oh, we are live. We are live. Good evening and welcome back to your monthly dose of Boss Babes.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
You want to say hi?
Oh, well, we have to have the ultimate Boss Babe. There she is. Hi, Patience. Hi, Pepper.
Pepper, do you see them? You being a weirdo? Say hi.
Hi.
Look, she's got a rubber duck.
Is that your nose?
That's a baby. That's a troll. Can you say troll? She thinks that's a baby.
Oh, my little baby. Oh. Oh,
She said she was running.
You were running. Enjoy it, kid. It gets to a certain point in life where you just can't do it so easy. So, how did everybody do in August? Did you survive?
It's hot. It's still summer.
September.
Still summer.
It's nice
August
here.
is over and it's still hot.
Yeah, here in Northeast Ohio, it decided to just go from the hottest of summers to the coolest of falls.
I know, it's nice. I needed that. I was sweaty.
Oh, I was sweaty the whole
Handle
time. Oh, hey, Mayor Dan, how are you? Again, Conky and I, along with Jeremy and Kaylin and my daughter Donna, thank you so much for the pig roast. It was very good. It was very good. If you left there hungry, it was your own fault because there was a plenty.
How did they
We
roast
had
the
a
pig?
plenty. What was that, George?
How did Mayor Dan roast the pig?
I don't know. By the time we got there, that baby had already been carved up and on the table, but you could see where the leftover was on a piece of wood. But I don't know exactly how they cooked it. I didn't get really a chance to ask that question.
Oh.
But it was very good. It was very good.
Oh, Mayor Dan says
okay. Your Dan says spit. Is that me?
It's a thing that spins, right?
Yeah, I think that's
Isn't that a spin? Spin?
Boy, she is really starting to form some words there.
She can talk really well sometimes.
Yeah, what's really funny though is because it has been so hot and it has been so dry in our area, we didn't even get an inch of rain in August. The leaves that are falling have fallen because they are dead. Just, the weather killed them. So when you look outside, it does look like fall. It's really creepy. It is creepy. Well, it's only September 3rd and okay. But yeah, the weather's definitely nice.
Thank you, Patience.
Someone says thank you.
Yeah, whenever I plug him in, he's about to die.
Oh,
So I gotta give him some juice real quick before the show.
no.
At least he's polite.
Yeah, well, I did that because I kept forgetting to plug him in. And then I was like, well, if he talks to me, then I'll remember that I plugged him in.
or you'll know that it was plugged in because that's a nice feature. The one time Dee and I were doing an auction and she thought she plugged it in.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything of it. And apparently it wasn't all the way in.
And it died.
And her phone
in the middle,
died.
of the show.
That's the worst.
Oh my God, this great spot of silver.
Anxiety going over the roof.
That was a little panic session right there.
I started sweating. My deodorant stopped working, and I was like,
She's
"Oh
like,
my
we
God!"
can get back on. We can get back on. She said, "We have 2 hours."
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
that was
congratulations on completing your first year with Whatnot.
That was fun.
What an adventure, huh?
What a wild year, and it. I can't even believe it's been a year.
I know.
No, it doesn't feel like it. The time really did fly.
It
It did.
Yes.
Do you prefer eBay or Whatnot?
I like Whatnot more. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
I like to interact with people. So in eBay, you kind of it's a lot of waiting, a lot of toting.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm the opposite. I kind of like the eBay, but as most of everybody probably knows, it's in the chat. George and Conky and a few others are going to auctioneer school, and Conky's got some ideas of what he might want to do when he gets his license. So we'll see how that goes. For me, just because it's me, I like the eBay. It's, a little easier on the lower back. Let's just put it that way for me, because I'm the only one that does the auction. And I got to do all the packing. And then sometimes I'm on my feet a little too much. So the eBay works best for me. Oh my gosh. Is that a jumpy thing she's on?
Yeah, we bought her a trampoline for her birthday. She wants Kristen to run with her now.
But so speaking of
yeah, my house is never quiet.
oh, and you're adding to the fun. And
I know. I only have 4 weeks left.
Okay, well, enjoy with just the 3 of you. Then it'll be the 4 of you, and
yeah,
you really. What is with the helmet there? Is she got a bike or something?
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Is she Evil Knievel in training with the helmet there?
That's a soccer ball.
Oh, it's a soccer ball. I thought it was a type of it. Oh gosh.
It was supposed to go on Whatnot tonight, but she kind of claimed it for the day.
We gotta teach her how to say dibs.
Yeah.
Oh, between her and Jeremy dibbing on everything, do you guys have anything to sell this evening?
We do. He does a lot of stuff, though. He's a dibber.
I've been watching some of the videos lately. It just seems like they rather think, "Oh, I'm going to dib it. I'm calling dibs. Is this okay?" And Chris was like, "Oh yeah, okay. I'm calling dibs on this and dibs on that."
Here, go over there. Go play with the ball.
We definitely move quicker through inventory.
Mhm.
And at one point, Dee was worried that we would run out of inventory. And I was like, I don't think we're gonna run out.
No.
Well, it seemed like we didn't have enough because we had gotten rid of so much.
Yes.
Mhm.
But what we did was we condensed it into full tubs instead of a bunch of just a little bit in each tub.
Mhm.
It makes it look like you have a lot. You know what I mean? Which I mean you do, but when you condense it all into nice neat tubs and separate it into what they're supposed to be.
He's definitely happy.
Yes. She just woke up from a nap at 6 o'clock, so
Okay, she's good.
she's got all the energy in the world right now.
Oh. I could be sound because she passed it to me. Yeah, it is hard to believe that here we are in September. The kids are back in school. The Halloween stuff is out, and I'm like, where to go? It's like we really had a chance to really enjoy summer this year, which just kind of sucked.
I know. We just did Christmas in July thinking, that was halfway through the year, and it seems like we're about to have to start selling Christmas stuff again.
Soon. Yeah.
Mhm.
Soon. I mean, it's how fast it seems.
And we have a lot.
We do. We still have a lot of Christmas left. So much.
Well, I made sure I got all the fall holidays, anything Halloween, anything fall-like, anything Christmassy, anything Thanksgiving-y, anything Hanukkah, anything like that I had, which I had. I made sure it's all on. It is all on. I've already sold a couple pieces. And if I didn't have enough, then the church gave me about 56 Village pieces. I got them on. In fact, one did sell. So I'm ready to go from that aspect. Now I'm just trying to get anything toy-like on there. I'm just getting ready. Because I know, pretty much, now we're past Labor Day. They're getting their whiff of the pumpkin spice. It won't be long till they'll start thinking about that kind of stuff. So,
Speaking of pumpkin,
I bought a couple pumpkin related things today.
oh, moon pies. Oh, yum.
I've never had them. They're the moon pie
did
mini.
you try one yet?
Yeah, it's not bad. And I got some pumpkin creamer from Dunkin'
Oh
Donuts.
no, that's all you.
Really? I've never had it. So
I
don't
love
like
pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin.
it. She did like the pumpkin whoopie pie.
I
from
did.
Orange Country.
Oh my gosh, they're delicious. And I want to try the pumpkin ice cream, but I
Mm.
do not like pumpkin in my coffee. Something about milking coffee and pumpkin, I just don't like it.
No
Do
boy.
you ever bake yourself a pumpkin pie?
No.
No, I've never had pumpkin pie before.
Never had pumpkin pie.
Are you allergic to pumpkin?
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
Okay, well, there you
God.
So, although I do eat it every now and again, just to try it out, like the pumpkin bars from the Amish store, those are good. But that's like the only thing. Every now and again, I may try a pumpkin coffee, but it could get it could get dangerous.
Shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Sounds like Tracy. Tracy was over here, and I love guava jelly. So I always, when I go visit my aunt, there's a little Cuban store, and I always buy extra and bring it back because I know I'm not going to visit all that much. And I had guava jelly in the refrigerator. She'd never had it, and she ate it. And she loved it. And I was so excited that she loved it until the fact that she had such an allergic reaction to it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I was like, stop. And she's like, but it's so good. I said, but you're not allowed to die in this. I'm sorry. And oh my gosh, it freaked me out. And she wanted to eat it again. I had to stop. I didn't let her. I had to stop.
Oh,
her.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth the risk.
No, she's gonna go eat it at her house. Take it home.
Oh, no. That's gotta stink. Praise the Lord, I don't have that problem, but I do have a blood sugar problem. So this time of year can be a real super challenge between Halloween candy, you overeating at Thanksgiving, of course, Christmas, forget it. Everything's up, you know.
I'm not a big candy eater, so I'm not. Well, yeah, but you eat sweets for breakfast. Like we'll come into the schoolhouse and have coffee and like whatever we're going to decide to have for breakfast by the time we both get here.
Mhm.
And, she always eats something sweet, and I always eat something savory. You know, it's always like I like toast with avocado, and she likes
I'll have something to do with my coffee.
something sweet with coffee,
like a cake light.
yeah,
Like a coffee cake,
thing.
Yeah.
toaster strudel.
Yeah.
I only eat sweets for breakfast too.
Well, here's what I've been doing lately. Because I'm a little aware that maybe I had little tomatoes ice cream novelty treats this summer. And I'm sure I'll hear it Friday when I see the doctor. But I'll take an avocado, cut it in half, throw some kind of beans on it, pinto beans or something, and then I'll warm it up in the microwave and then bring it out. I'll put some little tofu salad on top of it with some sour cream, mash it all together, and eat it on a butter croissant. That's our thing. And then
That sounds good.
Conky and I will share half of one brown sugar Pop-Tart. That's breakfast. Of course, 2 or 3 cups of coffee on top of it.
Yeah, well, the coffee that doesn't count. But I do have sugar in my coffee. Well, I put creamer in my coffee that's sweet. I don't really put sugar, but I put creamer.
And I recently saw an article that yes, coffee does have what's in it that'll help get the happy endorphins going or something in there that does make you feel a little different. If you notice you feel a little happier after you're done drinking your coffee,
I'm always happy when I drink my coffee. There's no doubt about it. It's the
There's times I'll drink coffee, I'll wake up, I'm like, and after 2 cups of coffee, I'm like, what, I'm ready to face the day. I just thought but there's stuff in coffee that it does help get your mood going.
I drink coffee in the morning before I come to the schoolhouse. I'll make coffee and have coffee before I come to the schoolhouse. Then I'll come to the schoolhouse and I'll make more coffee and have like a couple cups then. And then at night, sometimes when we're done with everything, I know I shouldn't have caffeine at night, but it doesn't really affect me that way. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. Bingo.
Storage unit bind.
Yeah. So, yeah, I could drink coffee all day long.
Yeah, the dog gets me up about between 5:15, 5:45, whatever in that area. He don't get fed, so at least get the Keurig up and going. Get that coffee going, then I'll feed you up. He bounces out of bed.
That coffee thing that we have treating us to coffee, that does not go to waste.
No.
That will never go to waste.
No.
Yeah, with all you ladies have to do every day, you need it.
Yeah.
A lot of packing. How about you, Patience? What gets you going in the morning?
I drink a cup of coffee every morning. I put a lot of cream and sugar in it so it doesn't taste like coffee, though. It doesn't matter what flavor it is. I'll eat them all, or I guess drink them all.
Oh.
I had gingerbread, but I mixed it with like hazelnut creamer. That was a weird one, but it was good.
Gingerbread and hazelnut.
Yeah,
That was
or
a
like
dessert.
blueberry. I also get donut. Whatever my dad gives me, I drink.
I can drink mine plain black. In fact, I almost prefer it that way anymore. When I was younger, yeah, I started with the creamers. And then you would go to these places and they wouldn't have creamer, they would have the powder creamer, and you're like,
that stuff is terrible.
You know that stuff's flammable?
I bet it is. It tastes
It's flammable. Like if you're having
carnation powder,
throw some powdered creamer into the fire, it will explode. It's flammable. I don't eat powdered creamer.
We should try that at the fire.
Stuck on your feet.
But yeah, I just got the point. I just started learning to drink it black, and now I like drinking it black. But I do get some of the flavored coffees on occasion. You know, they're in the bag, and just But I don't put creamer stuff in there. I got kind of used to not doing it because I would get ticked off. I like, what's this powdered stuff? I don't want that. And of course it's free at work, so you just kind of like, okay, whatever.
When you don't have a choice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to drink it black as well.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get used to it, and certain coffees I can, but I think the darker roasts I don't. It has to be a lighter roast.
Yeah, same here.
But the darker roast, if I put creamer in it, I'm fine.
I don't think I could ever drink straight black coffee. It has I can get away with sugar, but I have to have some type of flavored creamer in it.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way. Black is just not good. It's so bitter. It's too bitter for me.
Oh, and Conky and I, we always have the debate. He won't drink coffee ever. Well, the one time I got out of this machine. I go, stop right there. That was your mistake. I got it out of one of those machines.
Problem. Yeah.
Are you talking about the machines like they have on the side of the road when you stop at a rest area? That kind of
back in the day, you would go in and at work, and they would have the machine. You pop your quarter in there, and it would Yeah, I said, well, there's your first mistake. I said, if you go to a restaurant and sit down and have them serve you a cup of hot coffee because they've brewed it, you'll know the difference. But he won't try it. He's at a point in his life.
At this point, he shouldn't, because you don't want him to get addicted to coffee. It's a bad habit to break.
I've given it up for Len on occasion, and yes, it's tough.
It's hard.
But here we are again, another end of the last 4 months of the year. And it's like, those will go by so fast because there's so much going on. And then it'll be right back into January 2026. And it'll be like, ugh. But then again, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Maybe get some peace and quiet around here.
I'm looking forward to the cool weather.
Mm-hmm. I bet you are. Aw, mommy.
She said, help me. She wants to get up and say hi. Hi. Why are you fingering your nose?
Oh, Pepper, you're so funny. You're so funny, Pepper.
You got a good attitude, kid. Keep it.
You smell like chicken noodle soup.
Something else on earlier. Did she change clothes?
No.
I don't know why I thought she had something else on earlier.
No, she's been wearing that all day.
Does she know that she has a little brother on the way?
I think so. I've been telling her that baby Cass is in my belly, and she'll ask him to stop kicking her. She'll be like, "Stop,
Stop kicking mom."
She's already bossing her little brother around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I think she's going to try to hold him, and that's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Because she holds her baby dolls like by their head. To make sure that she doesn't do that with him.
Oh my God.
She is really nice to her baby dolls, though. She's like feeding them and stuff, but I mean, she definitely can't grab them by the head.
No.
She's just trying to toughen him up.
Yeah, he's gonna be tough for sure. I think she's gonna try to feed him a lot of food, so it's because she likes to share. She's gonna be like, "Eat this apple," and I'm gonna be like, "Ooh, he has no
No teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grandpa Jeremy teaching her new things. Yeah, I've been seeing the videos, and he keeps, the dog and stuff, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I think it's just going to be enough, just the two kids right now. The last thing you guys need is a puppy running around.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's been trying to get her a horse, a puppy,
A goat.
A goat, yes.
Peacock.
A goat. That's his way to sneak goats in.
Oh
It's
my
for
God.
Pepper.
Yeah. Now she's got a baby brother. That's enough.
So,
He is
Pepper, Patience, do you remember how long you took for maternity leave when you had Pepper?
I have no clue. It wasn't
15 minutes.
long. I think it was like 3 weeks.
What did
I don't know.
DiAnna and I we were trying to remember how long you.
It doesn't
How
seem
long
like
you-
it was long.
I don't think it was too long because we had just started Whatnot, so we could just work from home. But we just had to wait until Pepper got out of the NICU, and she was in there for 2 weeks. So
I remember thinking, they're coming back already. I remember thinking that. I remember thinking she's better already.
Yeah, you definitely didn't take the full 12 weeks that
No.
most people take.
no.
No.
Well, that's okay. I took 18 months, so there. And then I had to go back to work. But the first 18 months I was home with Dawn, and that was nice. But then, she developed this habit of eating, and we bought a house, and it's like, oh, I guess I have to go back to work.
Yeah.
That first time I put her in daycare, I felt so guilty. And then it got to the point she was really she didn't have that separation anxiety. In fact, it got to a point she'd tell me, "Go, Mom, go. Okay. See you in a few
I
hours.
want to go play, Mom. Leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play and color and go." So, but it's nice that you got that opportunity that you don't have to put them in care. They can stay with you, and they're learning a lot from that. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I remember dropping my son off. I took a 10-week maternity leave because I had to go back to school and I was working full time, and so the earliest they could take the earliest they could take an infant was 10 weeks, and it got to the point where when I would drop him off, he'd be like, "You're embarrassing me."
Yeah.
Because I'd want to hug and a kiss before I
Mhm.
left. And then he got to the age, I think it was like once he hit 6, he's like, "No, Mom, you're embarrassing me."
Oh, no.
I got a funny story, and I hope I can do this in the way that I won't get, bumped off or something. But when my nephew, when he was younger, he'll be 24 this month. He went to daycare, and he made friends with all sorts of kids there. And he had one friend who, had an urban home kind of thing. And one day he came home and he looks at my sister-in-law and goes, "What up, Mom?"
Oh my
And
God.
it was just It was a natural. I'm sure this is how the kid would greet him, and they would see each other at the daycare, you know. But yeah, I guess it shocked her too. Like, what did you just say? What up? That one had me laughing for about a minute or two. I could just see him now, 5, 6 years old, going, "What up?"
Yeah, they're like sponges.
Oh yes, yes. They were best buds at the daycare, So.
So, patients, are you thinking 3 weeks with this one too?
I don't know. Probably. Maybe 4, depending on how bad my delivery is. Because I have my C-section scheduled, but if I go earlier, I'm scared. Because then I go naturally, and I'm terrified of a natural birth.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. You got to keep them in there.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't they do C-section even if he did begin to come early? Wouldn't they still do?
No, they said that they would rather me do a natural birth.
Really? That's so unusual.
Wow.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, because they said if I want to have children in the future, I shouldn't continue to have C-sections.
Mm.
So, I don't know. I already made it past the length that I was pregnant with Pepper, though. Because I had her at 34 weeks, and I'm like 3 or 4 days past that. So,
Cool.
as long as I've ever been pregnant.
Breaking records.
Breaking all kinds of records.
That's good.
So when is how many more? You said 4 more weeks?
Yep. 4 weeks.
That's 30. Is that 38? You said 34, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to...
Like 38, 39 weeks.
Okay.
Yes. I'm hoping he does come early, though, but I'm also hoping... I just want his birthday to be in September, so that way I can make it to October and not have to be pregnant anymore.
He needs to be a September baby. September's the best month.
Then you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes.
2 parties, 1 party for 2 kids.
Yes. I want his birthday to be on the 22nd because Pepper's is the 24th. I just think that'd be nice because they're close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have their
Or
birthday.
maybe he'll come on her birthday and that will be her gift for the rest of her life.
No, I was telling her that. I asked her if she wanted a baby brother for her birthday, but she said no. So
No. Oh, God, Mom.
She was like, no, she wants Mouse. I was like, okay,
No.
I'll get you something. Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse. Aww.
I'm like, okay. She does. I bought her a swing set though for her birthday.
That's not.
I do hope it could be a scam. It was way too cheap for how big it was. So.
All right. Well, good luck on the show tonight.
Do you have a charger in that room? Do you have a charger for your phone?
No, my phone is at 86%.
Oh, wow. It charges real quick.
I used a laptop charger, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. He went 35%.
That's awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's zooming.
All righty, there she goes.
There she goes.
Oh, they have a different
It looks
background.
different. Yeah. I was going to say the background's different.
That's kind of cool. You got to change it up once in a while,
We moved all the Funko Pops into our bedroom, so it goes all the way around the room. We have 2 minutes. We go a little crazy with the Funkos. But it looks really neat.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, we did a little rearranging upstairs as well. My studio's in a much better position. Conky finally got around to we are finally done with everything with regards to the damages that was done to our house and our cars last December. And he had to finish up one little project. We have one of those doors that you wind and the little slats open up to let the air in. And when you close the slats up, well, some of those slats got broken. So he had to replace all those slats. He had to replace the one screen door we had too, because that got damaged. And then he went and painted the 2 doors in our front of our house. So the front of our house looks really lovely. We got the roof fixed the way we wanted it. It looks really lovely. All the shingles now match. we both got cars again with air conditioning. That's great. So we're considering that whole issue done. Thank you. 8 months later, but it's done.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He worked hard, man. That one car he put together for me, it took him a lot of work. But now I got, another car, and it's got air conditioning. It's got all sorts of fun stuff with it. But I got to get used to it because this car starts with the button. I've never had a car that had the button. I've always, stuck the key in the ignition and turned it, So now I got to be careful where my keys are. I got to keep them in my purse at all times when I'm out and about, because that's how I get the door open and closed, and that's how I can turn the power button on and everything. So that's been a little bit of an adjustment, but
you'll get used to it because I have a push to start. Yeah. And it's nice not ever having to take my key fob out.
Yeah, it is nice. Great when I go shopping because the back hatch, it's a Forester. You hit a button and it opens up for you. Then you can hit another button and it closes for you. Just gotta make sure it's really closed. But it's really helpful when I do the grocery shopping. Really helpful. So that project is done.
That's good.
That's great.
Mm-hmm. Here they are. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, that baby's just about ready. Well, I hope it goes as long as it possibly can.
Yeah. She needs to stay 4 more weeks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You don't have to, if you can just give birth and, you can take them home in a couple of days. That's what you want to do.
Yeah.
So anything else exciting happen with you guys down there in Florida besides the usual?
We got through all of the holiday stuff.
We did, yes.
Congratulations.
That whole room got done. Yes. Like the whole room. And that was a big room.
Congratulations. And that's a lot to sell.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do Halloween this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week can we do Thanksgiving next week?
Next week or next month?
Next week. Or should we wait next month?
We should probably wait a little bit. We should get rid of all the Halloween first.
Yeah.
I'll be able to get rid of all the Halloween this week.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I thought we had more Halloween. Yeah. Well, whatever. I want to get rid of all of it. I want some new stuff. I've looked at this stuff for a long time.
I know my daughter, she's a big Halloween nut, and Mayor Dan has that hearse down there at his house. She saw that Sunday and just thought that was the coolest thing.
Oh,
it is neat.
You've got some stuff for Mayor Dan.
Yeah.
We found some stuff in our Halloween stuff.
It's Mayor Dan worthy.
For Mayor Dan. Yeah. It's definitely Mayor Dan.
I give him kudos because when we were over there a month ago, and he has all his Halloween stuff in the garage, and he had to get it all out in time for the pig roast. So, but he made it. They got it done. But he still, the corner had little Halloween stuff here and little Halloween stuff there. And Donna's going, "Cool, that's so cool." And then she's singing the praises of Five Below. Oh, you can get these great autumn scented candles that are for like $5. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than the $20 Yankee Candle ones. They smell just as good. Oh yeah, she got. If there's one thing she got, she learned about sales and discounts from me. We're gonna buy this because this is cheaper, Donna. Okay, Mom.
Yeah, I mean, why pay more for the exact same thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, even I act like and then the Yankee candles are the little pillar ones. They're not the big jar ones or anything, and they're like $20. I'm like, okay. They do smell good, but not for $20.
They had some good deals on candles the last time we stopped at what's that place called? It's not open on Sundays.
Chick-fil-A?
No.
It
was a Chick-fil-A. No,
yeah.
The place, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby.
That's it. Yeah.
They were having a sale on candles when we were there last time.
Yeah, Hobby Lobbies gets to be a very dangerous place this time of year. I mean, particularly, and they get all the Christmas stuff out, and it's like aisle after aisle of bulbs and everything, and you're like, oh,
It's overwhelming.
It is.
They have some really cool stuff in there, though.
They do.
We were walking through, the last time we walked through, I was looking at all of the Highland cows that they have, the furry cows. And I loved them. And I was like, this would be perfect if this cow, if they had a cow on a sailboat, because I love cows, but I also love anything nautical and I love sailboats. And then as we're leaving, I look up and there's a cow standing on a sailboat
as the
captain of the sailboat. I was like, this is it was hilarious.
What was the name of the boat? The Selling Milk Pail?
It was weird. I was like, you're not going to believe this. Look at that.
Yeah, but that place is dangerous. It's a good thing. It's a good bit of a drive to get to one from my house. But yeah, they do have the great Christmas stuff. They really do.
They do. They have good Halloween stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
They really do. I don't know why they don't sell costumes, but they have all kinds of Halloween decorations.
Well, depending, I think it's a little bit more, some denominations look at Halloween different than some other denominations. Yeah.
But they still have Halloween stuff.
Yeah. We'll go this far, but no costumes and no candy.
Yeah. Well, they have pumpkins and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not Halloween. Maybe it's just fall. It's Halloween.
Fall. Yeah.
They have scarecrows and things like that. So maybe it's just fall.
Yeah, I'm getting to a point now. We've done a little bit of straightening up there in our living room. I might get some fall stuff out. I got a little scarecrow from Avon years ago that if you plug it in, it's got the fiber optics and the straw of the scarecrow, and they light up and turn colors. And I might drag him out. I haven't seen him in a while. And of course, maybe in October, I'll bring the Christmas, the black Christmas tree with the little purple pumpkin bulbs. And I think the little purple ghost bulbs you stick in there instead, I might actually, I told Conky, I said, Conky, if you want a little decorating around here for this holidays, you're going to have to move some of the toys off the top of the TV.
I like my toys on top of the TV.
I like your toys on the top of the TV too, but this time of year, I kind of want to do a little decorating.
Now, Noreen, I know you've seen Jeremy's toy room.
Oh,
you should be grateful that there's just toys on top of the TV. give Conky a little slack.
Oh,
I could make it much worse, couldn't I?
I don't mind him putting up there, but if he wants to have he likes. I might even dig it out. He likes to have his little village up, and I need the top of the to do that. So we'll compromise. I'll have a little toys here, and I'll have a little holiday here, just to give us a little spice of life in the house for the holidays this year. But yeah, I let him decorate the house with and he likes to get his U-Haul trucks all over the place, and it's just funny. He's got stuff on the shelves. So if I want to get one of my CDs, I got to move the piece and put it here and get the CD I want, and then I can move it back. So I have to think of something else there too. I don't know. I need time to do all these things. You know that feeling. Oh, Mary Dale, thank you so much. All righty. And in here somewhere is my heart. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Mary Dale. Thank you for your support. We appreciate it. I love the Christmas colors there too. That's kind of cool.
That is. Did they change them? Or is this just?
It's a super sticker. Yeah, it's a super sticker. So you can probably choose. But yeah, and of course, I don't know if you I'm not all into it, but my mother loves nothing more than when I come down and watch the Cleveland Browns with her. So I got to put myself through that torture starting Sunday. Where I will sit there and I'll affectionately say to myself, as I do every year after the first game,
hello, Edward.
Same, different year.
Well, didn't somebody, I don't know who it was. I heard somebody say some team won. Was it you?
OSU. Someone said in the Whatnot live chat that OSU won.
OSU won.
Yeah.
Okay. I knew there was something. I was like, I didn't even know they were playing.
Yeah, OSU is playing the Texas Longhorns, and they have Archie Manning's grandson, or Peyton Manning's nephew, or what's the other one? Eli Manning's nephew. He's the quarterback, and I guess he didn't have a very good game.
He's the quarterback for the Texas Longhorns?
Yep.
Oh.
And I guess he didn't do very well, so that's why the OSU was able to win. And I guess Ohio State's ranked number 1 this week. That's this week, so. But of course, when you're Ohio State, the only game you really care about is the one against Michigan.
Yes.
It would have to be hard
Those
to
are
be
awesome.
a family member of Peyton and Eli Manning, though. Those are some shoes that have to be hard shoes to fill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Peyton Manning and Eli Manning's dad, Archie Manning, he was
also
too. Yeah. So so everybody wants to hone in on that, keeping the family tradition going, you know.
Right.
But you know, the kid, that was his first game. You know, give him a chance. You know. Yeah. You know, these poor kids. Oh, the pressure's on.
Yep.
I'm just patient.
Seminoles beat Alabama? What?
Yeah, I heard about that one too.
I'm surprised we didn't hear the crying all the way over here from Tuscaloosa.
My cousin's always dissing us up here from Michigan, Ohio. No, all of my, I mean, I grew up on, you know, Ohio State, Notre Dame Saturdays and Cleveland Brown Sundays. And that was my dad's thing. Sadly, you know, my dad's no longer with us, so I can do this. So now it's been transformed to my mother, who my dad got her interested in Cleveland Browns back in the day too. So, you know, I go down there and, you know, and I'm sitting there thinking, same, different year. And she's over there getting all angry because they're not doing right. And I go, Mom, it's the Cleveland Browns. We got burned in the 80s, and I've been that way ever since. Like, you know, call me when they make it to the Super Bowl. That I'll want to see. But it's a nice opportunity to go visit my mom and see how she's doing. And hello, Eddie. And I get to visit her dog, Pixie.
Is your mom local?
Yeah, she lives down in North Canton area.
Oh, okay. That's not too far.
So I go down, and my husband usually becomes back in the day, we used to all go to my dad's house every Sunday. My poor husband, he's not into the football stuff. And he'll be over in the corner working on something for work. And everybody's over here. And my brothers are getting all angry. My dad's getting all angry. And I'm like, same, different year. You get so used to it. I always said the Ohio State motto should be, there's always next year. There's always next year. You know, for every team in Ohio, it's always next year. There's always next year. Hold on. Keep the hope.
Well, I mean, I was a Tampa Bay fan from the very beginning, and they have not always been the best team ever.
Oh.
So I understand. I love Tampa Bay, whether they're winning or not. I'm still going to be a fan. I'm going to be a Tampa Bay fan.
Well, what was really funny, over the weekend, I think maybe it was Friday night, they had the Guardians did a tribute to the Cleveland Indians American League Championship 95 team, which of course, I mean, me and my husband, we were all involved in that back when the Indians were really hot in the 90s. And we even went to it was called Jacobs Field at that time. We'd go up to the games and stuff, and they were bringing some of the players out. And you're looking at them, and they're like, oh, they're old now. And you're like, well, guess what? I'm old too. I mean, Jim told me looked like you could put a linebacker pack on it and put him out there. He was such a big guy now. He was such a thin kid back in the day. But, yeah, you know, it's like, well, he's 55, you know, probably got adult kids now. And that's how time flies. It's like it's been 30 years since that team won that season like that and went to the World Series to lose to the Braves. But it was fun. We were young. It was fun.
Do you watch basketball?
Not really, but I have to admit, I did get an opportunity to actually see LeBron James play with the Cavaliers back. I think maybe it was that season where they actually won. And what's really interesting too, I like to tell people is, he went to St. Vincent St. Mary's High School here in Akron, Ohio, and he actually had my late aunt as one of his teachers. So, yeah. So my cousin said when she was, taking care of business, she came across some papers that she kept from LeBron James. And I guess on occasion she would have to tell him that, yes, and we know you're big man on campus, but it's time for class.
that I used to love watching the Cleveland Cavaliers around that time when they had Boobie Gibson and Delonte West. Like that was fun. We would go all the time.
So it was kind of cool to actually get to see him play. So that was kind of nice. But basically here it was more in my frame was it was always football. The fall was always football. For Conky, his dad would love to sit and just watch baseball. And back in the day when they would actually have it on channels you didn't have to pay for, like NBC, he would sit there and watch any game they would have on. NBC would have them on when it came to baseball. But it's so different now. You can't even, that's probably part of it.
I don't even watch TV, so I don't know what they have on or not. If I'm watching something, if it's not on my phone or on my computer, I don't even watch it.
Yeah. We tune into a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
Like we'll either my phone or Dee's laptop or phone will connect it to the party box, the Bluetooth speaker, and just listen to it and work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a TV for guests, basically. And I get like 7 channels. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just get local channels. There are like 7 of them. You can hook your computer up to the TV if you want to.
Yeah, we do that. We have a computer hooked up to our big TV, and we have the Amazon Prime TV. We watch that. We're rewatching the Frasier season again, the Frasier series.
I remember when that was on.
Oh, it's still funny. It's still funny. After 30-some years, it's still funny.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
He used to come on after Cheers.
Yeah. And of course, some of the folks.
It's a spin-off of Cheers, actually.
Right. He's made a career out of being Frasier. Kelsey Grammer's made a career. And I guess a couple years ago, he tried another reboot of Frasier, and it only lasted like 2 seasons. So, but he's moved back to Boston with his adult son, and his adult son's now a fireman. But we didn't get a chance to see it because I'm not paying anymore for any more TV than I already am paying. But yeah, you gotta buy the Peacock to watch it. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like any show enough to pay to watch anything. I don't watch. Very seldom. I watch TV when there's bad weather.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
But our evenings around here is we'll fix dinner, and then we'll just take our dinner out in the living room and eat dinner and watch TV, and then a couple hours later go to bed, and that's it. That's TV here. We don't usually watch it during the day. It doesn't come on till the evening. Just too much to do. But I do, if I'm putting eBay listings together, I'll turn YouTube on, and I'll watch stuff or listen to music or something. I'm into those 48 hours crime mysteries. I watch a lot more hearing them than watching them, but it's just funny to watch that stuff sometimes. How crazy people really think that they think people are stupid enough not to realize they were the ones that did it.
Yeah. My daughter loves those things.
I do too.
Yeah. And the one that I watched, they couldn't get the woman clearly on there, but somehow this woman had used the suspect's discount card. Well, what happened to your discount card? How did that person get it? Well, I don't know. Maybe because it was using the discount card to buy the stuff that she used to do the crime.
Oh wow.
I don't know how I got there. Oh, you think you're fooling anybody. You're crazy.
Jeanette says she misses the days of being the antenna holder.
Yeah. I remember that.
Oh yeah. Me and my brothers were remote control. Noreen, go turn the channel. Right to the channel.
Yeah, remember when the channel clicked?
Oh yeah.
And then the knob and click it on the TV.
Yeah.
Oh, my dad loved his TV. He actually had the dish. You have to go outside to move the dish. Hey, go outside, move the dish. Okay.
And our TV was a, what do they call? It's called a console TV.
Oh yeah.
Floor, and it had a big, huge top, and there were like knickknacks and things
Oh
all
yes.
over it.
Oh yes.
And
Oh,
there
yes.
was just 2 giant speakers inside of it, attached to the sides. It was like fancy wood grain, and
Oh yes.
it was crazy.
Super heavy.
So yeah, super heavy, like on wheels, so you could roll it around because it was so
Mhm.
heavy. And now they're so flat, you just put them on the wall like a picture.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious. And I remember when VCRs came out back in the late 70s. My dad had to go get one. And if
We had
you want-
beta. We had a beta.
You had the beta. We had the straight up VCR. Yeah, yeah. And you would go to the store to get blank tapes. They were like $30 a piece back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And to rent them, the whole club thing was a whole different experience. You had to pay so much money to be part of the club to rent videos, and it was like, it was not cheap.
No, it
It,
wasn't.
it did add up. We did that a lot.
Yeah,
Or go to the library and rent DVDs or VHSs.
yeah. But we were the remote control.
I remember being excited when my parents would want to go to Blockbuster. I was so excited.
It was fun.
Because you get free popcorn, and I mean, there was so much stuff. They had toys, and there was candy, like the movie candy.
Yep.
It was
Mhm.
and getting a VHS. You could pick out whichever one you wanted.
Mhm.
That was fun. Now kids are they don't understand.
No.
Actually, it was an outing. The family went to go
Mm-hmm.
pick out a movie together.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
loved it.
Yeah. It's kind of sad that people won't. I mean, I wish for nostalgia reasons, I wish they would bring them back just to, even if it's just, still the DVDs, even if it's not the actual VHS tapes, just the CDs, DVDs, those kinds of things would be fun.
What's really funny is like we have the lowest prime level, and we have to watch commercials.
Yeah.
I remember when cable was supposed to, if you get cable, you won't have to buy commercials because you're paying for cable.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah.
You remember when MTV was music television, and all they had on there
I
was
there
music?
the first day they played MTV.
Me too.
My cousins are like, oh yeah, MTV. Oh yeah, the first 10 years of MTV was great, and then after that,
Best.
yeah. Yep.
Absolutely.
It was a big deal to be home for a world premiere Michael Jackson video. That was a big deal. World premiere. Bruce Springsteen, world premiere.
It was good.
Kids
for your music video to come on.
Oh, yes. And then, of course, when we were growing up, we had the cartoons on Saturday morning. That was a trip. Yep. Cartoons. Now these kids don't know what that is, what that was. They grew up with Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. In our day, if you weren't there Saturday morning, you missed
Saturday morning, you didn't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite cartoon. Well, no, after school, there were cartoons on after school.
Yeah, on the UHF channels.
Yeah, on the UHF channel. Channel 44 in Tampa. Channel 44 in Tampa had the Flintstones.
Oh yes,
that's my favorite, and all the Hanna-Barberas. That's my favorite. All the Hanna-Barberas. Rocky and Bullwinkle.
I fell in love with Bewitched and My Dream of Jeannie. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And those were all reruns for us, but
they're still good.
They were still good. The Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah.
I love that. And he just turned 100.
No, he does not turn 100 till December.
I thought he turned 100 already.
Yeah, he turns 100 in December.
Oh, I thought I read something that said he made it.
Now, you have people who jump the gun.
Yeah.
They don't pay attention.
Well, Betty White didn't make it. I'm hoping Dick Van Dyke does.
He almost made it. But
yeah, she almost did. I think hers was supposed to be January 17th or something like that. And she died at Christmas or something.
Something like that, a couple weeks beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was sad.
What was your thing when you were a kid there, George?
I'm gonna have to agree with Janice. The after school specials.
Yep.
They had those when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got all my homework done at school. And so I had the entire evening just to watch my favorite shows.
Yeah. I always tried to get my homework done before I got home.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do anything. Like I could have a snack when I got home.
Mm-hmm.
But then after the snack, I had to do my homework before I could do anything else. So I always tried to get my homework done before I got home.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
I would do it on the bus on the way home just to try to get it done.
Get the spelling book pages done for the spelling book test on Friday. Did you guys do spelling tests on Fridays?
Yes, every Friday.
Every Friday. Every Monday you got the new word list and oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, math.
And now I just suck at spelling, reading, mathing.
Well, we're not doing it. You know, some of these words I forgot.
Air
conditioner's on and we got windows open. Yeah, it is a little humid today. I will agree. It's gotten humid a few minutes, but yeah, those were the days. Now you got to get up, drink your coffee, 2 or 3 cups, go to work.
Yeah,
do work.
They lied to us about all this adulting stuff. They lied hard.
Yeah,
we try to make it fun.
Yeah. Yeah, what's fun for me is I'm home and I'm with my dog, and
I remember my parents being my age and thinking how old they were. I remember that.
I'm amazed. My mom's, you know, she'll be 84 in December. I mean, she still gets up. She works part-time at the credit union she retired from. When they have someone that goes off, they bring her in. I mean, she's still so active. I just like, wow, you know, back in the day when you were in your 50s, you looked like you were in your 70s.
I know. I know. My parents just looked so much older. And my mom, my mom died. I outlived my mom. Mm-hmm. I'm older than my mom ever was, but I never saw gray hair on my mom.
Really?
Ever. She dyed her hair till the day she died. Yeah, she maintained her dark hair.
But so many people love
I know.
Your hair.
I hate my hair so much. But
like your hair was the first thing I noticed the moment you walked into the door of Bubba Q's.
Well, I do have that big 80s hair. But I mean, I just miss my dark hair. I had dark brown hair. Mm-hmm. And I used to dye it black. So
yeah, Conky's hair was really dark when dark brown to the point that he did have, I think it was on his right side, he did have a birthmark. There was a patch of gray there. I couldn't find it now. His hair's all peppered now. But yeah,
I gave up during COVID. I was like, I can't get my hair done. And I don't want to do it myself. I mean, I've done it myself, but I didn't want to. And just maintaining it. I was just like, I had no idea how gray it was underneath, though. I can tell you that because I always dyed it. So, I mean, you could see like the gray coming through and I would be, okay, it's time. But I had no idea how. It's just weird. I still look at my face and go, this hair is like, it doesn't match my face.
It almost looks blonde.
Well, I'll tell you, us ladies that are getting into our senior years, we are not going to that short hair, the tight little curls. That ain't happening. And I'll keep mine long.
I had short hair. My mom cut my hair short. I had long hair, like always had long hair. And I had hair that I could nearly sit on. Like if I slunched and sat when I was a kid, I could sit on it.
Wow.
And she would comb my hair and I would complain. Well, one day she got tired of it and she took me to the salon and cut it like a boy cut. like a pixie cut. And I cried and cried and cried and cried. I was so upset. And my dad told her, you're never to do that again. And she never could tell me when to get my hair cut again. And I rarely would want my hair cut.
Yeah. I had to do that with Donna because between Lee and I, or Conky and I, she's got twice the thick head of hair. So when she was, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that area, she would comb the top, okay? But underneath was just a rat's nest, okay? And I actually had to take her to a beauty shop, and 2 women had to work on her hair underneath to get that all, combed out. She got a pixie cut. Oh boy, if you had seen the look on her face, I would have been 6 feet under. But she, working full time, couldn't mess up that hair every morning like that, Yeah. But luckily now she does better with it. Oh, but yeah. I mean, when they don't do it.
I cut my hair to my shoulders a couple of times. Once when I was pregnant, because I was tired of messing with it. I was very pregnant and very tired of my hair. So I didn't cut it myself. I went to have it cut, and I had it cut above my shoulders. And then one time, just a little bit below my shoulders, it was probably, it's not that. I mean, it's not. It was right there. So just that much. It doesn't grow anymore. I can tell you that. It breaks off about here. So this is as long as it gets.
No, I got the pixie cut. I got the pixie haircut after I had Donna, and Conky didn't particularly care for it too well.
Well, it's easier to maintain. I get that part. That's why I cut mine short when I was pregnant, because I was like, I can't deal with this right now.
No. But I told them I would never do it again, So I kind of keep it this length, and that's about good enough for me. So, and I don't do the color.
Mine would be way longer if it would just grow, but it always breaks off before it gets any longer than this. It usually breaks off.
Yeah. Today's grandmas are not going to look like the grandmas we had.
No. My grandma didn't have any tattoos. My mom didn't have any tattoos. So
yeah, it's different. I think we're physically aging slower. So
yeah. Well, I just refused. My doctor told me, what did he tell me? He told me I went to the doctor for my back. I hurt my back and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I was worried it was my kidneys. And then somebody said, because it hurt on one side, they said, maybe it's your appendix. And then somebody else, the doctor, when I went to the doctor, he's like, here's a paper. I want you to go straight to the hospital. I'm very concerned it might be your gallbladder. So now I'm having a panic attack, because now I'm thinking, maybe it's my kidneys, which was already bad. And then somebody saying, it's your appendix, and a doctor says it's your gallbladder. So when I show up at the hospital, I'm like panic stricken.
Yeah.
And he says, no, we've tested. They did all the tests, and they go, no. He said, you want the good news or the bad news? And I said, I absolutely want the bad news first, always.
Get it out.
And he said, well, the bad news is I can't find anything wrong with you. I was like, huh? And so it wasn't any of my organs. He says it's just from aging, and that they can see some spinal degenerative, what look like maybe. And he gives me this card for a neurosurgeon if I want to go advance any farther and go see a neurosurgeon. I was like, no, I don't accept that answer. I'm sorry, but I don't accept it. And then 2-3 days later, my back started feeling better. I took the medicine one time that they gave me a muscle relaxer. I don't like taking medicine. So they gave me a muscle relaxer and like a strong ibuprofen. And I took them one night, and then the rest of the time I just took Tylenol. And like 3 days later, I was fine. I'm like, no, I don't accept that it's because I'm old. That's no excuse to me.
Well, I do know that in my lower lumbar, I do have one of those compressed discs, and it can be a little problem for me. But I go Conky and I both go to a chiropractor once a month and get adjusted, and that seems to help. And then if I know I'm going to be on my feet for any length of time, I will wear a back brace.
Yeah. Well, but people have back problems, and it has nothing to do with age.
No, I know that was me.
it just has to do with having a back problem. You could be.
Yep.
I hurt my back when I was in my 30s and literally had to be helped to the doctor because I was just taking a shower, twisted the wrong way, and hurt my back somehow. And ended up having to go to the doctor in my 30s. So this was the similar kind of pain. So I was like, no, I'm not going to accept. And maybe it is, but I'm going to say it's not. Just like the other day when I was like, glitter's not real. Glitter. I was walking around when we were doing the Christmas stuff. I was like, there's no such thing as glitter. There's no such thing as glitter. There's no such thing.
Oh, it's real. Glitter's lovely to look at, but you don't want to touch it. You don't want to near it. Well, speaking of that, ladies, we have been on over an hour now, just having a good old conversations going on here. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up for this month, and we'll get together in October.
Yep.
October 1st.
October 1st.
October 1st.
So we may see Patience one more time before she has the baby.
Right.
And you can carry him that long.
Yeah.
And of course, you'll be in auctioneer school almost.
Maybe she'll be live from the hospital.
Yeah. Live from the hospital is Patience and her little boy.
Yeah. So did you know that you can attend auctioneer school with Conky if you wanted to?
Yeah. I was thinking about it, and particularly on certain things that would pertain more to the back end of things that I do.
You should definitely come the day that Jeremy and Roy teach that segment of the class where we have the whatnot auction. That'll be fun.
Yeah. I kind of I read the letter. I'm like, oh, maybe a couple of classes might be beneficial. So
yeah,
I'll definitely look into that. You might see me there. So
okay, awesome.
All right, okay, everybody, we're gonna say goodnight. Have a good September, and we will be back here October 1st, 6:30 to see what the tongue-tied Boss Babes are up to next. You guys take care of yourself. Happy September.
Love you.
Remember a day.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
All righty.